The renovation of our 200-year-old coach house has finally started, and we have already changed rotten beams and replaced half of the equally rotten attic floorboards. This week's goal is to finish the attic to create a healthy base for all the future jobs.
Je nettoie un peu le bordel qu'on a fait un peu la semaine dernière. Parce que, on a foutu un peu le bazar. Hein. Là, je trouve que c'est des escaliers qui sont pas très pratiques. Oui, on va la ranger dans un coin parce que ça en plus, faut le récupérer ça.
We want to keep this one. These are nice features. Yeah. So that's where we stopped last week.
Ah merde.
And now we have to clean. No, you can come. Benoit still really concerned about his safety, so I got him a helmet. And we're going to clean all of this now, and it will look fantastic. And then we can continue to change this bit and make a new floor, put a new floor there.
Et comme je travaille avec Philippe, j'ai mis mon casque aujourd'hui.
And as many of you observed, this is so beautiful now that the wall is gone. There's much more light in here. So I'm really happy that we made that decision. We found a letter. Beautiful, beautiful handwriting. Yeah, look at this shoe. According to logic, if he moves this, the roof beam is not supported anymore by anything. So now the whole roof beam is not supported anymore right now. Est-ce que c'est dans les règles de l'art, Benoît, ce que tu fais là?
Oui, dans la mesure où celle-ci, elle n'est pas prise sur des solides. Alors, comment je t'explique? Tu vois celle-ci qui est là-bas?
Oui.
Qui est derrière moi. Elles sont posées sur un mur.
Oui. How satisfying is that? T'as une meilleure stratégie, plus sûre?
Ouais, comme on a fait la semaine dernière,
Ouais. Ok. By the way, people asked, who is this young guy? This is Benoit's apprentice, Oscar. Oh, I love that, so satisfying. Oh, you're getting ambitious, Benoit. Look at this. Look at this. Vas-y, vas-y. I want to see if it works, if it fits. Up to now, everything's all right. Ooh la la, aïe, 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 aïe. So I'm afraid it's a bit tight. Okay, well, I mean, the intention was good. Whoa, look at this. Look at this. Well done, Benoit. Proud of you, proud of you.
Mets-le dans l'autre sens. T'es sur le rond là. Il me faudrait le creux. Faudrait que tu la tournes.
Pourquoi?
C'est plus facile, regarde. T'as déjà un bombé de ce côté-là.
Non, tu dis ça pour moi. Oui. Là, c'est bien parce qu'elle est vraiment bouffée, celle-ci.
Est-ce que tu tiens?
Je tiens, oui. Merci.
T'as vu, dès que je touche quelque chose, moi ça marche.
Oui.
Starting a new renovation project can be daunting, but the only way to make improvements is to work at it consistently. And I feel the same way about learning German, which is why I signed up to the Sprint Challenge from Lingoda, which also happens to be this week's ad. There are two options: the Sprint, where you take 30 lessons in 60 days, or the Super Sprint, where you take 60 lessons in 60 days, which is perfect if you want to make progress fast. And it's super affordable too. You can get 50% cashback or even free classes when you complete the challenge. And the price per class drops to just $5.
Ich bin Designerin und mein Hobby ist Yoga und Horse Riding.
I wrote it in the chat. Ich reite gern.
Ich reite gern.
What I really appreciate is the small class sizes, which are the smallest out there. And this means you get loads of time to practice speaking. The live classes with native speaking teachers has helped my pronunciation and definitely boosted my confidence. If you've been thinking about learning a new language, Lingoda offers French, German, English, Business English, Spanish, and Italian. I can't recommend this app enough if you want to reach your language learning goals with Lingoda Sprint Challenge. Sign up today with the link to get 20% off your sign-up fee, plus an extra $25 off when you use our code CHATEAUSPRINT. This is a limited time offer, so make sure you check out Lingoda soon.
As you can see, with this horrible pile of wood, and I say horrible because I have to take it to the tip, and that's a lot of work, we're making fantastic progress upstairs. It's the second day, and today we finished the complete attic floor. So whilst I wasn't a tip, Benoît almost finished. Je disais que pendant que j'étais pas là, tu as fait énormément de progrès. Je devrais partir plus souvent. These are the final square meters of our attic floor. I think we need to celebrate soon.
Ouais, enfin ce qu'il vous dit pas, en réalité, monsieur n'était pas parti faire un tour à droite et à gauche, monsieur dormait. Ça fait 2 heures que je suis là.
That's not true, he's
C'est
lying.
dingue ça.
He's lying.
Pas
I was at the tip. Benoît just challenged me to cut the last floorboard, and I said, no problem, I can do that. It's nothing. Finger in the nose.
Enfin, j'essaye par là, mais ça marche pas.
Non, pas comme ça. Pas la louche. Là, je prends les mesures. Unfortunately, that's the one measurement you can't take with this meter because it's 1, 8, and 0. It could be 1,800. It could be even 1,008,000, 100,000, or it could be 18 point something. We don't know. We will never know. I don't like doing this. I feel it's not right what I'm doing. I don't know why I have this feeling. It's an instinct.
No.
Well, there's 2 lines. Yeah, he might be right. That is a coincidence. It was just the only place where my technique doesn't work. Okay, I think I have to redo it because I thought that was just kind of precise, but he really wants me to be totally precise. Why? Anyway, we don't know which line is the good one now, so. On a gagné.
Ouais, on a gagné, alors c'est rentré là.
Oui, donc c'est vrai. Ouais, mais...
Je lâche?
Ouais, mais vers
Je
là.
lâche?
Ouais, parce que t'es un lâche. Look at this. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Regarde. Ah non, il y a un autre problème là. C'est un peu n'importe quoi, là, ta coupe. Franchement, encore une fois, je ne sais pas pourquoi ça fait comme ça. Moi, j'avais fait un trait droit. Non. Ça coince quelque part.
Oui, là.
Non, là. Ah, vous voyez. Voilà.
Il n'y a rien qui
Voilà,
coince.
c'est parfait.
Qu'est-ce que tu me racontes? Il n'y a rien qui
Il n'y a
coince.
rien qui coince, non. Mais c'est
C'est énorme.
done.
C'est énorme.
Énorme.
One important thing was still left to do, creating a support for one of the roof beams, which certainly was rotten but never replaced.
Deuxième. C'est bon, tu penses? Ah, tiens, tiens. Donc, c'est quoi? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait ensemble, la prochaine étape ici? Ça sera, je pense, les portes. T'es devant la caméra d'ailleurs. Jusqu'au dernier moment, tu m'embêtes. Jusqu'au dernier moment.
So Philip has been working extremely hard with Benoit, and I haven't been allowed to really come and see what they've been doing because you wanted to surprise me, right?
Yes, but you can see all the
destruction.
destruction. And this was, I mean, we've been already at the tip 3 times.
Yeah.
The problem is we can only go there once a week. No, once a day.
Yes. Wow. That looks amazing.
What do you think about the space?
Oh my goodness. This is so good. It feels so much bigger with the floor, with all of that taken down. And look, oh yeah, it's all repaired.
Yes.
Wow.
Now this is a safe attic.
Yeah, it feels good being up here. I was always a bit worried when I was walking around up here. With the shutters open, it really gives you that impression of the light that comes in here now, and such a nice space. So what are we going to do with it? Because now that I see it like
massive.
this,
It's massive.
I know. I think we just said we had to do this floor because it, like, for the structure, and now we've done it. It's got me inspired and thinking, what can we do?
Yeah,
up
now we
here?
realize actually that is an amazing space, which is
It is. Even the archway, obviously this would have been an original outdoor window and then they made an extension.
yeah,
So it's a nice feature.
yeah, I love that.
Need to have like some little steps going down into here.
Wouldn't you like to have this connected to your office?
It could be nice, but I don't want to have too much space taken up
By
downstairs
stairs.
with stairs, unless we did like a spiral staircase.
But
That
then you
could be
can't
cool.
carry anything upstairs because the spiral staircase.
It would more be an office space, or I don't know. There's so many things we could do up here.
Or alternatively, this becomes my editing studio / place for
Hangout.
hangout place.
I do think that you need a new space because
I do need it's a small office.
Yeah.
This could be a perfect hanging out space. What do you think? So I could
Office
tell you here
hangout.
my editing studio, here like a sofa for when I have like fans coming to sit around with me. Jacuzzi in the middle, champagne.
The jacuzzi is downstairs. This sounds a bit strange what you're suggesting.
You haven't seen my fans yet.
Oh yeah.
I could have an office, a desk here,
Yeah.
so I can always sit here, write on a computer, and if I need a coffee, I do this. And you know, the sound, that means Philip needs coffee, and then you come up and bring me a coffee.
I was thinking the coffee station could be up here and I would just get a broomstick and tap the roof.
Ah, I see.
But actually we're going to insulate downstairs so you might not actually hear anything.
All right.
Yeah.
Then there's also the sauna question.
Yes.
Because if you have a sauna downstairs and we spoke with somebody who hopefully will help us to make the sauna, and he suggested that the space down below is too small to have the sauna, the shower, and the relaxing room.
Yeah.
And so it might be better to create a relaxing room up here. But it's also such a nice space.
Yeah.
So if we then cut off half of it as a relaxing room, which we will use that often.
Well, we will in the winter.
Well, in the winter. But maybe the relaxing room could be just this.
I was thinking, yeah, you could maybe put a wall up here, but have like an arched opening. I think it would be nice to continue this kind of arch theme.
Yeah.
Or something. I just feel like a normal doorway would be a shame.
Do we create a new staircase somewhere?
Yeah.
Outside. An outside staircase.
Ooh, an outside staircase. Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, because that's what we were thinking, to make some kind of little balcony area.
Yes.
So perhaps that
That only adds like 15,000 euros. That's nothing.
This project was meant to be done on the cheap, and
right now we're swimming in money. We don't know where to put our money.
We're just adding a couple of extra small jobs to the list.
We literally need to slow down here because we're running out of money for this renovation. So
okay.
I don't think we should add a staircase.
All right, so Philip, Benoit is finished. What's next?
We just finalized the plan with the architect, and we deposited the plans at the town hall, and we hope for them to be able to validate them in a month or so.
I think a few people are asking, have asked about the planning process and why we have to get planning permission.
Because we're next to a monument historique, a historical building, there's another commission on top of the normal commission that will validate this, the modifications. But whatever we do, I think we won't have a problem, touch wood, because we keep it original. We just change, the only thing we change is the windows, basically, and we change this shutters, for instance, with a window.
Yeah.
And downstairs we change the old doors with new doors. And here, that's all the things we found.
You found some treasures, apparently,
yes.
Which is a
shoe. What period do you think is it?
I have no idea, but it's like a soft.
You studied fashion, you should know.
A soft leather shoe. I think it's not as old as you
think
because it looks like machine stitched.
Ah.
But still.
Kind
of cool find.
Yes.
What is this? A bit of bottle.
A very old bottle, yes.
Yeah. Broken.
This we don't know.
This was what you found last week.
Yes.
And then, what is this?
This is a letter.
Votre fille.
But it's just, I tried to decipher it. It's not very interesting. It's just it's just some order. Well, not very interesting. It's just some letter where the owner asked for an invoice or something.
Okay.
This?
Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
Interesting. That looks like it could have been some Vaseline.
Oh.
Or something, or...
So if you can make out a connection between a bottle, Vaseline, a women's shoe, a box with unknown ingredients, and a letter, let your imagination flow freely. And then we have obviously the machines that were there.
I think this is like the coolest thing. And actually, I quite like this.
Yeah,
light.
That's why we preserved them. And I think I want to
going to be a
restore
cool light
it.
fitting.
I will definitely restore this one.
Yeah, that's really
cool. It's also
cool.
beautiful, the porcelain.
Yeah.
The thing. What do you think, Anna?
Oh no, we have to keep them.
Yeah, but
that could make a cool, I don't know. Yeah, I would put a light on it or something.
But okay, a table.
Yeah, it's a little...
Yeah, I think all of our viewers will agree that all these things should go to the tip. Let us know in the comments.
We once thought that this was left over from the war and it was some sort of secret.
Yeah, we hoped it was an enigma.
Yeah, but I don't think so.
No, it was not an enigma.
It's like an old fax machine, no?
50s fax machine or something. We need to get rid of these, definitely from up here, and then maybe take them to the other. No, that's the butter machine. All right, that's the butter machine, and that's something else. That's it's simply a washing machine, absolutely.
The idea is, as I'm going to be using this space as my atelier, where I'm going to be getting very messy, my studio space.
Let's have a look inside.
Yeah.
It has changed.
It looks really good because it's all been emptied out. I want to get as much natural light in here as possible. And when we have this door open, you realize that it's really nice to also have the view out onto the garden. But obviously that's great in the spring, summertime, but in the winter it's going to be very cold to have that door open. So we have spoken with the architect, and our plan is to make here a glass window door, which is quite big, a big piece of glass, but I think it's necessary to get as much natural light into the space as possible. We're going to put some wooden slats at the top.
So we're basically closing up this, which might sound a bit counterproductive, but it makes, the problem is if you have everything glass, top and down, it looks
strange.
It would look strange. So we made some simulation and we found that if we keep this in wood up there, but closed up in a little bit of style like these.
Yeah, sort of
so
slats.
Sort of slats up there and glass underneath. It still has this agricultural feel. There's still enough light coming in. So beautiful room, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you guys have done a great job. So thanks so much for watching. We hope you're enjoying this renovation of the coach house. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and leave us a comment or a like. It always helps with our algorithm. So thanks. See you next week, guys.